What is going on? JPS back for another video, and today we're back with I think our second Bob Mortimer reaction, and we're doing Mortimerian tales. Now this is something, so like everyone was saying, JPS, if you do another Bob Mortimer reaction, make sure you do Mortimerian tales because you need to watch them in order, otherwise you're gonna get spoiled. And I was like, yeah, maybe I'm just gonna watch the most recommended clips, blah, blah, blah. And then people were persistent in the comments. There was one person especially who was like, I swear, bro, if you watch them out of order, you're gonna get spoiled and it's gonna ruin the point of it. So I was like, okay. So I went on Mortimerian Tales. Here we are at the start. It's split up into segments or clips of like each episode, I guess, so to speak. The first one is, did Bob Mortimer light his house on fire with firecrackers? I guess that's the question on would I lie to you? So yeah, so guys, this is evidence number one of me taking your advice. Okay, not like I always do that anyways. So this shouldn't even be an argument. But anyways, yeah, let's get into it. Last Bob Mortimer video I reacted to, it was like, does he crack an egg into his bath? It was hilarious. So I'm excited for this. I definitely want to check out like the entire Mortimerian Tales. So I guess we'll just do it like weekly or something, you know, just check out in order, obviously. But anyways, here, let's get into it. Here we go. Like and
Bob,
subscribe.
let's all gather around the fireside and you can tell us tales of your youth.
I once set fire to my house with a box of fireworks.
David Mitchell's team.
I don't know, honestly.
Was this on purpose?
It was done out of ignorance.
What age were you?
I was somewhere around about 7.
I want to know where you grew up, where a 7-year-old can buy a box of fireworks.
I bought them in the shop near where I lived in Middlesbrough. It was a box for 2 and 6 of standard fireworks. That was the brand.
Standard brand. That sounds exciting. Standard fireworks. Yeah. A normal level of excitement will be endangered. Yeah. For a bonfire night, you will forget.
But it says standard, but then it's...
Well, that is standard for a firework. Yeah.
So you're in your home, and you're 7 or 8 years old.
I'm 7 and I'm on my own, yeah.
On your own?
Yeah, and it was on one of the fireworks, I think it was the sparklers, it said, not suitable for indoor use. Which, at that age, makes you think, that means they're okay.
Could you just not read the word not when you were obeying?
Did you think not was the brand? You go, oh, lovely. I love that not brand food. It's not for human consumption.
I know that logic that says, well, people have obviously tried them indoors.
I've discovered they're not suitable.
Yeah.
So therefore, I won't use them indoors because I want to live.
If you look at a big firework, it won't say not suitable for indoors. It's obvious.
Yeah. Right.
But on the sparklers, they chose to put it on.
So what happened?
I lit the sparkler. The sparks went into the box of fireworks, a standard box, and set them off. And I carried the box of fireworks, now beginning to light, into the kitchen, and I threw them into the kitchen. I thought it would be more suitable.
I think you're right. The kitchen of all the rooms is the most suitable for fireworks, isn't it?
Because of the oven, the gas stove, there is fire naturally in the kitchen.
Yeah, there's a lot of... And there's more... It's more wipe down.
Yes.
Less cloth.
So what happened then?
They went off in the
What was the sound like? Was it bing, wee?
No, these were only standard. And, you know, I remember, as I'm sat here now, wiping the scorch marks off the floor and thinking that my mum's going to kill me.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to be in big trouble. Then I went back into the living room. Unbeknownst to me, I dropped one. And the living room was completely engulfed in flames.
It sounds to me that if you're on your own at home at 7, your mum's pretty laid back anyway.
She said, son, will you sit here and look after these fireworks? Whilst I go out to the bingo.
So you lit the sparkler. A spark went into the standard box.
Yes.
The box starts to go. You go, uh-oh, I must get them into the most suitable room for fireworks.
Yes.
The kitchen. No need to go beyond the kitchen to the outdoors.
Yeah. Mum said don't go out.
It's good to know there was at least one rule in your house.
What time of day did all this happen?
This happened mid-afternoon.
Oh dear, so you didn't really get the benefit of the
I don't know.
Who got the fire out?
I went to next door where Miss Best lived. She was, bless her, she's about 80. And I knocked on their door and said, my house is on fire. And she said, do you know, I thought it was.
So what happened then?
She called the fire brigade. They fired their water hoses throughout the house.
Yes.
Ruining it.
Even the rooms where there's no fire.
Not ruining it.
Yeah.
You do know that before they put out fires, it's already ruined, don't you?
Lee,
You're making this house all wet. It was lovely and warm before.
it's the water damage that knackers the house.
Is it? Not the fire?
Not the fire. If they would use their boots to put it out. Honestly, the entire house, that's it. I was in a family of 4 children, and we were homeless.
Where? Come on, keep it light.
No, I'm just saying.
Where were all the other kids while you were alone with the fire? Why did she take 3
They were
children
looking
out and
after
leave
fireworks in other people's houses.
So when you say you were homeless, how much of the house did the inferno claim?
It's gone. Entire
That's
house
what, the
gone.
whole
house gone. Yeah.
The whole house burnt down?
Burnt down.
So how much did you leave in the living room? The fireworks in the kitchen have only caused a few scorches.
Yeah.
What did you leave in the living room?
And now, don't you feel stupid for saying standard fireworks?
Yeah.
I tell
Not
you,
really.
they had,
I think you were stupid. Like a sparkler indoors.
If you don't know what you dropped in the living room, is there a chance that it's just a coincidence?
No, it could be.
That it might not have been your fault?
That's what I said to the press.
Your fault?
Press? What press? Who did you speak to?
Local press.
Because they came to the house while it was burning?
Yeah, you know, they're their hats on, trilbies, sniffing around.
With those little bits of paper in there? Were they called things like Scoop McLean?
I believe he was called Ron Waffle.
Sorry, Ron Waffle.
It was either him or the other ace reporter on the Gazette was John Caramel. It was one of them two.
Caramel and Waffle.
What is this?
The question is whether you think Bob has been telling the truth.
No.
Well,
way.
I
No
thought
way.
it seemed very plausible until we heard about caramel and waffle.
I think he thinks he's telling the truth, but I think what's happened at some point, he's seen a film in which this has happened
They saw backdraft.
and is now convinced that it happened to him. I think it's a lie.
Sarah.
I was going to say I want it to be true, but that sounds really horrible.
Yeah.
I think it might be true.
Well, I think it's true. I think it's true.
So you're going to go for true?
Yeah.
OK, Bob, were you telling the truth
it's
or
a
were you
lie.
telling a lie?
I was telling the truth.
Oh.
The police once
Hold
ordered...
on, that's the next episode. All right. What? I'm serious. I think that's the second time I've got it wrong. No way. Like, you really lit your house on fire. All right. You know what? I would never put anything like that past Bob. Maybe I gotta just start guessing truth every time because I'm gonna just keep getting it wrong. But this man, he's just so funny. I don't get it. But yeah, guys, leave a like, subscribe. We're on the road to 5K. Appreciate all you guys. And yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.